Hey, there's a quick pickup video coming here. I was going to get groceries, and on the way I decided I was going to head into Future Shop and pick up a movie. Not that I don't have enough movies to go through already, but I wanted something, I wanted something different, something different genre than what I have available to me right now in my to be watched pile, because I can't, I do watch stuff I already own from time to time, but that just puts my to be watched pile on the back burner, and that's bad because I got a lot to go through. A lot of television series too. I'm currently going through right now. I just finished Tremors, the television series. That was fun. And House of Horror, the Hammer House of Horror, from the Hammer Studios, their television series, sort of like a Twilight Zone. I just finished that, and I was moving on to Wacky Races, the old Hanna-Barbera cartoon. So I was going through that earlier on today, but I was like, you know what, I can only take so much of the Wacky Races in one go. They're good in short bursts, but just doing wacky race after wacky race after wacky race is this, it's the same stuff over and over and over again, with slight joke here, change here, but you can only watch Penelope do her makeup or get ready or whatever, have a bubble bath in a car so many times, whatever. So I decided I'm gonna pick up something or see if there was anything I wanted to get. And lo and behold, I noticed that they had some video games on clearance. So for $5, I picked up for the Xbox 360 Prince of Persia. I didn't think I had it yet. I know I haven't played it yet, but I don't think I had it. Also for $5 for the PS3, the Chronicles of Riddick Assault on Dark Athena, which also includes the Escape from Butcher Bay video game, which was a previous, I think it was on the previous, it was on Xbox at least, I can't remember. And then for the Nintendo 3DS, even though I don't have a 3DS yet, also for $5 was Bit Trip Saga, which is all 6 of the Bit Trip little games. They're nothing particularly special, but 2D and 3D versions of them, and lots of 8-bit music going on there. So I figure for $5 I'm going to pick it up. I will eventually get a 3DS. Maybe I'll ask for one for Christmas, I don't know. But I will get it. But the movie I picked up, back to movies, and the whole reason for going in there. For $10 I picked up a movie I haven't seen yet, and it should be an interesting thriller type thing. Don't know if it's any good, it's probably meh, but I wanted something different. So, Man on a Ledge. As far as I know, the Man on a Ledge, the whole thing is just a caper movie, so it's not quite what you think. So, yeah, if you've played any of these video games or have seen Man on a Ledge, let me know down in the doobly-doo what you thought of them, and I would love to hear what you guys think. Obviously, I will get to the video games way down the road. I've got some, several hundred video games to play as it is, but yeah, I'll get to those eventually, in time. Everything in time. So until next time, I will talk to you later in another video. So you keep real, you keep sane, because it's October coming up, and that means Halloween and all the scary stuff is coming out, which means there should be some good movie releases. Halloween movies. Just a heads up, I don't know when you're going to actually see this video, but I do a what is I call the 31 Days of Horror, in which I do a different I watch a different horror movie every day, or at least try to every day. Essentially, the goal is to watch 31 horror movies in October. The catch, I can't have seen them before. Now, for many of you out there, that's not going to be a problem. I know there's people out there who haven't even seen all the Halloween movies. So for you to hit 31, not a problem. For somebody like me, who watches horror movies on a regular basis, who goes to horror festivals, I just caught a couple movies at the Toronto International Film Festival. I would have liked to have seen a few more. Caught All Cheerleaders Die. It's an okay film. It's fun, nothing special. I saw the new one from Eli Roth, Green Inferno, which really enjoyed it. If you're into the old 70s cannibal movies, definitely check that one out. I don't know that it's going to get a theatrical release anywhere due to the subject matter, but it may get a limited release. So if that happens, or if it's playing anywhere, be it a festival, be it a limited release, be it in a small theater near you, check that out. And then I caught Proxy. I would say that's a pass. That's just my opinion, but it's a 2-hour movie, but it really could have been an hour and 15 minutes, hour and a half max. So it needed a lot of trimming. There's a lot of stuff in there that's not really needed, and it just draws out the film, and it becomes really slow. And even if you cut that amount out, it still would have been a okay movie, nothing special. There was some smart stuff in there, but nothing to really say this was a great movie. Finally, last night I saw Witching and Bitching, which is a definite recommend for me if you're okay with watching a horror comedy with subtitles. It's definitely an interesting movie. Basically, it plays off gender caricatures of women being bitches and guys being basically stupid, and going along with these female stereotypes, if you will, and not having any backbone, or just not having proper relationships, essentially. And nobody's communicating, etc., and eventually you get to this point where it always seems like, say, the girlfriend or wife is always nagging you, is always telling you what to do, and you're always just going along with it, to the point where even just, sex isn't even something that you're looking forward to anymore, which it should be. And that kind of trope, but you got to remember, it is a comedy. So these are, caricatures of real life, and as long as you keep that in mind, you don't get offended by the type of jokes and the stuff that's being said in the film. You should have a good laugh, and just think of it as, yes, you will know somebody who fits, a lot of the stuff that they say in the film, maybe not all on one person, but multiple people in your life. So in that sense, you can laugh about it, and then it starts getting into the horror aspects in the second half, and the witching starts coming into play, and it starts getting the dialogue and the jokes aren't quite as good, but it is still good fun, and the locations are fantastic. So yeah, it's there's lots of movies out there that you probably haven't seen yet, or may not even be able to see come October. But if you want to participate with me, I will try and do regular updates on here. as to what I watched, and maybe give you a little tiny review of what I thought about it. So if you want to play along with the 31 Days of Horror Halloween special, yeah, I will put up videos. You want to put your video as a comment, you know, response, a video response, if you will. Yeah, I have no problem with that. I will allow that. I would love to have people play along with me. I post my list up on Facebook for my friends and stuff like that, and some of them do play along. Some of them just do 31 horror movies. But I do tend to encourage people, if they can actually watch 31 movies in 1 month, which for me is not a problem, if they can do that, to follow along and play the game, because it's a lot of fun, and you get to see a lot of movies that you maybe wouldn't have checked out otherwise. I know that's how I see a lot of the movies I got. There's going to be a lot of low-budget films in there, a lot of direct-to-videos, and some foreign films and stuff like that. But yeah, looking forward to it. Halloween and October is one of my favorite times of year. So yeah, I will see you then, and hopefully you play along. Till next time.